which countries, and how did you come across to America? Why did they come to America? So it's like a who, what, where, when, and why, and what did they do when they got here? Like, there's a lot of stories here. If you know them, it would be really fun to mark the map. So, maybe where your ancestors came from, and you can, maybe what part of the coast did you land on, or where did you guys come from, So then I started thinking, well, some of us are explorers. I think our ancestors had to be explorers or they wouldn't have come. And then after a while, you get to the settlers, and guess which I am, Jerry. We got here and we settled. We're not exploring a whole lot more. We're going to live somewhere else. But the stories in the family are during Lincoln's time. There's a couple stories that are phenomenal about crossing the country without a train, and all the background noise of Indians and cowboys, and so so I thought, well, and we're pretty amazing to be here, but what trip did God take us all on? So, amen. Thanks. I thought we'd just get a little more depth. And we're all here at this time. What does God have in mind? There's always someone. There's one in the Bible that says, "To whom much is given, much is required." And I go, I'm landed. I'm settled. Do I have to still keep coming up with purpose? Well, I didn't have much purpose earlier.
You don't. We'll get to that in my notes.
Oh, you got the purpose part? Oh, good. She wrote some. Okay. So many of us know the first 4 lines of All Is Well, Miss Carden's prayer. Do you really want to do it with me?
Sure.
All is well. God is always with me. God is always willing to help me because I am one of His children. And it goes on, and maybe if you don't have a copy of it, I'll get you one, because it's very settling, and it's what we used in the classroom when you wanted to get everyone's attention, because all the kids had learned it. By the time they got to the 2nd or 3rd verse, it all was quiet. You could go back to teaching. We are a blessed bunch. I was and am still so excited to get together, not just for us, but in all of how we all got here. It is a miracle. I was reminded of my favorite poem, Keep A Goin', and I think that's a pretty good poem. I don't know if you've got that. Do we
have it?
Yeah.
You got it?
If you strike a thorn or rose, keep a going. If it hails or if it snows, keep a going. 'Tain't no use to sit and whine when the fish ain't on your line. Bait your hook and keep a trying. Keep a going.
Yay! And I think that's what we've all done, right?
Keep it going. And we're very good at that.
And a lot of someone also said another division was, why should I do that, for one? And you're either why should I do something, or why not? So I figure there's a lot of why nots in this room. Why not do that? When Jerry and I were looking back over the events in our life, what really stands out is we really didn't know a thing about what would be ahead. Here you go. And they lived happily ever after. That was good enough for us. We got married. I was 20. Jerry was 24. And live at the beach? Okay, I'll marry you. No.
It's got a beach house. Well, he's going to turn down a house at the beach when you're
You got a beach and he got a
married in
trophy
here.
wife. Exactly.
What? Thank you, guys.
See, it's each other.
We
As my
did.
mother would say, I'll pay you later.
Yeah.
The Armstrongs and the Andersons were both on Latigo Shore Drive. And everybody knew each other from times that we'd spent. I've been through from fires, where how the two families met and really found out about each other. Harvey taught my dad how to stay and fight rather than run. And all the fire engines had left, and my dad said, is it time to go? He says, oh, no, this is when we begin. Put your, not until the hair on your arm is burned off.
Good for her.
So, and then Girl Scouts, I was with his mom. His sister was my age. She was getting too much attention from the cowboys up in Topanga, so she started a Mariner Scout troop to kind of bring her back, and I was her age, and so we all were in the troop that went sailing, went canoeing.
We go a long ways if you think about it. If you just follow the vows you made in front of your God in church to forsake all others, sickness and health, all those things that just melt. It works pretty good. For better or worse.
For better or for worse.
Till death do us part. Maybe I wanted to kill her a few times. I don't know.
And probably the other way around
Or
too.
vice versa.
Yeah.
But the vows are pretty straightforward. They don't give you much wiggle room, do they?
Nope.
You're there.
Do you remember your vows?
Oh my gosh, you made me stand up. Oh, my vows. I don't remember them
Give
all.
me a kiss.
Which, I got home on the 4th of July. In 2 weeks, I'm engaged. And I haven't dated Leah for 3 years.
Forever, except the high
And
school.
we're married a month later. I mean, this is really kind of taking the engagement and being careful, isn't it, Leah?
Oh, yes.
We had,
my.
but we had 2 sets of parents that I think they were Jewish. Because they believe in choosing your partner, and then they put you together, and they gave us a house to live in at the beach, and
They did.
they paid for Leah's final year of college. She didn't say wait a year. What does Sarah and Maria say? Wait a year until you graduate. No, get graduated. Here's the money. Go get to have fun.
That sounds like your Jewish families. My Jewish
Lonnie was the flower girl.
I had the best time.
She was
It
the
a
best.
great
She skipped down the flower crop.
I had the best
And
time.
Alan was one of your best men. Except
Alan,
for your brother.
one of the best men.
Yeah.
Phil Lott, Bob Marble.
Yeah, Marble.
Who else is there?
No, you've done a good job with your marriage, you guys.
It's a
Only
miracle.
with God. It's a miracle.
Why do you marry, and who do you choose to marry, and why is the one person the one that says, that's it, I'm going to marry that person?
What are the odds?
Because Ben just knew.
Yay.
I think
I
you
guess,
took the most time out of the marriage.
Of course, I looked at Leah and I said, as good looking as she is, she says, yes, I'm in for the run because I'll never get this lucky again.
Nice choice for both of
You
you.
gotta be kidding, where will I marry you?
Oh.
You are good looking too.
Well, what was nice is she could roll through the waves, she could body surf, she could board surf, and she could roll in the sand, be all sandy, and still look good.
There you go.
There's a little more than that in
And
there.
I had other girlfriends who worried about they didn't want to go swimming because their hair would get ruined, and their eyebrows would wash off, and their mascara would run, and all that other kind of, it didn't have the roll in the sand. Take her out in the Colorado River, let her sleep in a sandbar somewhere. She didn't care.
Happily ever after.
Yeah, that's well, you guys are well mated for each other.
And she didn't want to even move to Topanga at that time. My dad said, I'll give you 2 acres, you can build a house in Topanga.
I'm not leaving.
And there was silence.
And Leah says, I'm not going that far, I'm settled.
But you had a house, you had an apartment in Brentwood? Where were you
Yes.
guys? Where?
Off of San Vicente on a little road. What's the road thing?
Oh yeah, they rented a house for us
Westlake.
in Brentwood
Westgate.
one
Westgate.
year. We only lasted a year.
Oh yeah, I had tired of going to beach on the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I was tired.
But it was
So
only
tired.
the parents paid for it. It was $65 a month.
$65 a month.
It had and they didn't have to pay for the sorority fee. It was a trade.
There was
So anyway, that's kind of crazy.
60 plus years later, here you are.
Yeah. Does anybody feel the urge to share?
And what a wonderful family, and
Yeah,
surrounded by
it is.
in-laws. Alan used to come up and go skiing with us when we were going to Mammoth.
I know. We get there first and then he'd knock on the door. Can
He
I
would,
sleep
he would
in
knock
your
on the door in the
place?
middle of the night, and I thought it was our Mammoth honeymoon or something.
You seem to remember
Here
it
comes
was on your
Alan.
honeymoon.
You don't get any privacy.
Wait, you showed up on their honeymoon, Alan?
You see a picture of his,
Oh.
his red pickup. He had a
We
59
didn't
Chevy
have a
pickup.
honeymoon.
You didn't have a honeymoon?
We went to school Monday. We got married on a Friday. The grandparents came up. And
Why didn't you get married on Saturday?
Jerry didn't like. Thought we
Because
got-
other
other
weddings
people
I've gone
have-
to would
well,
ruin my
ruin your Saturday.
ruin my weekend because I had to go to Tor's wedding on a Saturday at noon somewhere. I've had things I'd rather do than I don't care whether they're friends or not. It still wrecked your Saturday. So our honeymoon was in West LA, I guess,
It was
for the next 60 years.
there you go, Jerry.
What? Say it again. I
The
missed
next
that.
60 years were honeymoon.
Of course, if you looked at some of the pictures around here, you'll see pictures of Alan, who was a river guide at the time, took us down the Snake River because he had a week or two when he didn't use his boat. I forgot how you got up there. Was that with Grant Adamson too? Was working that system, wasn't he?
Grant Adamson was here. Yeah, we all had a nice family trip. My cousin Greg.
That's right. Oh, yes.
Our family.
Yep.
We got
Dad
us-
and Mom.
We got Mom up there too.
Yes.
Yes,
That
the
was-
coffin
that was-
creeper.
Family.
She would wake up and go "Grrr," in the car, and
It's a
Jerry would go,
coffin
the
creeper."
coffin creeper's up. That's all I remember. And Jerry ordered a Reuben sandwich in Reno. I remember that.
Oh, you ate
Those
all
are
those
fun.
cherries.
Oh, the cherries.
Cherries have a
They have a...
working thing.
I thought one of the funniest days that we would gather fresh water because there was little streams, side streams that would come into the Salmon River. Remember that, Alan?
Yeah.
So they'd run up there and they'd fill our canteens so they'd have fresh water. Well, we did something we probably shouldn't have done. We walked up the creek about another 100 feet, and there was a dead cow laying across the stream. And the water was running over the belly of the cow, and down below they're filling their canteens.
We were lucky.
Of course, I went down and told them they're dumping all the water out.
That was a fun trip. That was a good trip. That was fun. Well, you guys have done a good job keeping, personally, me married, because I always think of that we're going to continue this process, because if you hold on long enough, it gets good. I'm getting a nice husband now. I call him my second husband, because he's like having a second husband all of a sudden. All I had to do was stand up and tell him to knock it off and be a raving bee at him, and he's like, I like it. I'm like, all this time I thought it was supposed to be nice to you, and you just wanted me to set a boundary. But I do have a better husband, so thank you. You've been inspirational. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's almost 42 years. Yeah, well, in March, we'll be 42.
42 years. How long you been married, Alan?
49 as of July.
Oh, yeah, you're 76, right?
76. 200th anniversary.
49
How long?
wedding.
40.
40?
We're
49.
49.
You want to tell the story about your wedding day? and the
When's the
picture?
big fifth
When you found
5-0?
out? Yeah, 5-0.
Oh. Jones, if you don't mind if I read it off of this, because I tried to print it, and the one thing I appreciate less than politics is printers. So, okay, so what I've come to appreciate. So I've actually thought a lot about this question. My answer may surprise some of you. It even surprised me, but it wouldn't surprise those who truly know me well. What I've come to appreciate more than ever these days is the importance of Christians and of Christian culture. There's a lot of evil springing up in this world right now, and it seems to coincide with the diminishing of Christianity and our Christian values. The United States was founded on Christian culture, and I believe that that foundation has a lot to do with our success. The ideology of Christianity, of Christian culture, connects deeply to what sociologists call the social contract. But lately, I've witnessed a resurgence of evil, unlike anything I've ever seen in my lifetime. Fortunately, we seem to be fighting our way back. With the rise of movements like Turning Point, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, I believe we can save our country. It won't be easy, it won't be fast, and it won't ever be truly over. It will be a constant fight, keeping the ugly head of evil down. It will take commitment to keep whacking it like a whack-a-mole. But with this new movement and the strength of reasonable, ethical people worldwide who are now finally rising, I believe we can do it. The phrase "have faith" is often used as an idiom when people need hope. It means don't give up, there's still a chance, there's still hope. That phrase, though often used casually, actually comes from Christianity. It means trust in God. There are so many idioms that come from Christianity that we take for granted. They show just how deeply embedded Christian ideology is in our culture. So what have I learned to appreciate most right now? It's the resurgence of the Christian culture we're experiencing right now, and the debt society owes to Christians who are bringing us back and keeping us on track. You are all part of that effort, and I thank you deeply for that, and that's what I appreciate most.
Tell us more.
Diana has a little story.
Well, Diana has.
They handed me this picture, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that was a professionally taken picture by Dan, what's his name, friend of your mom's, Dan, I forget his last name, Wallace, something like that.
Oh,
She got married on the toadstool.
Yeah, anyway, so yes,
I know.
Yeah, so he took this professional picture, and when I got the book and I looked at it, it was the first time I realized that Alan got married barefoot.
You didn't know that?
He told me I'm gonna get married in my bare feet, and I said, no, I bought you these really nice sandals, they're blue like your shirt, just wear the sandals, right? And he said, no, I'm gonna get, anyway, so I assumed he had nice little sandals on, and I got the picture, go, oh my God, you're
That's funny.
It doesn't matter. His last gasp of freedom.
Exactly.
But actually, the day we were married, I'm in my quote wedding dress, which is like nothing, right? But I'm getting all ready, and he's surfing, and I'm out on the beach saying, "Come in here, it's almost time." So he had to catch a wave to surf in and throw his clothes on, and so he was taking it quite seriously.
I was scared of the whole thing.
I'm sure.
It was a scary
He
thing.
thought about non-stop surfing in, right?
Freshman year of college.
It was a big surf.
Did you wear a tuxedo, Alan?
No,
A Canadian tuxedo.
National.
Did you have like a blue jean t-shirt on or
Yeah,
a blue jean
that's
coat with
about it.
border?
I made his t-shirt,
Did
by the
you?
way, that t-shirt that was all embroidered.
Yeah.
Yes, I
You
made
did
that
that?
for
You
him.
got married in?
I could sew in those days.
That's wonderful. That was so
I still have it.
You still
He
have
still
it?
fits in it, yeah.
Maybe for your 50th anniversary you should wear it.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes,
Maybe
yes.
next year.
That's a great
Actually, he could wear it to the Halloween costume with one of those scarves and some bell bottoms, and he could be a
There you go.
That's what I did in college. I wore that jacket everywhere to all the college parties in
Oh,
San
you
Diego.
What jacket is that?
You loaned it to me
You wore your
when I was a
jacket.
freshman in college.
Alan's wedding jacket.
Alan's wedding jacket.
Oh, it wasn't a jacket, it was a shirt. Oh, you wore that
It was a button-up,
snap-up, actually.
snap-up.
Okay. All right. Details.
Jacket, button up, snap up, t-shirt. Something that he was wearing.
It wasn't a tuxedo though.
And it was blue jean material.
It was the Canadian tuxedo.
I was only 9 at the time.
For all of us. So.
I have one last thing to say.
Okay, good. I want anybody to.
I just want to say, I love this family. I love every stream this family brings in, and soon we'll get Gil to appreciate this family. He does, but a little trigger on his family being as bad as they are. But soon I believe he will embrace
We agree.
his heritage with us.
Yes. that
And
would be
he's getting closer. And he still is ordering animals, but the donkey he ordered died yesterday.
Oh, no.
And it struck him. It's back in Missouri, right? And they didn't know it was a bottle-fed baby, and they let it starve.
Oh gosh.
The auction house. And Gil, because I'd had a fit about no more animals, Gil thought I'd be happy. I said, no, I wanted you to have what you wanted. So I got to train a little empathy. I don't know what God's doing, but thank you. Thank you for this family, and it's all going to be just fine the next 63 years. My 42, and that's
That's it.
Thank
Well,
you.
I saw the true Gil when you were having Grace, because we were both involved. We were all in a round and helping coaching her, and so it was quite a struggle for Lonnie. How many months early?
2 months early.
2 months early.
Yeah,
So there, she's
bad.
going through a lot of trying to keep as much time and before the little baby was born, and she had limited time.
How big was she?
She was a nickel.
Yeah,
She was
About
5
fit in your
pounds
hand.
or 2.
When
She was
she
2.
born. So we were all
Tuppence.
Lonnie was
Tuppence.
she was going to have a C-section. So Gil's there, I'm there, Lonnie's there, and she's telling the nurse what to do and what not to do. Right, still at that point.
I was directing.
You
the
were directing-
surgery
you were
because I didn't
directing.
trust them, and they still left a sponge in me.
You
Had to
told-
rip out
yes.
the stitches and pull.
Yes, the doctor
No.
said. The doctor said, count them again. The nurse said, okay, that one short. I am never going to work with you again. Ever? Don't you ever even show your face around? Don't you?
Thank you.
Left a sponge in her. But so
Because I was already so infected and toxic,
Anyway.
it would have been.
So,
But thank God. Anyway, keep
this
going.
Grace is a miracle.
Grace
You're
is
a
a
miracle.
miracle.
Hanging in there is
But Gil was good.
he was good because he was really in tune with the whole process, and then he got a call from the office, and he had to put on his producer role, and it was like, that's
And he did
not him.
Walk in the Clouds during that, which is that most beautiful movie. It was
Oh, the
on
Walk-
the other day.
It's one of my
I said,
favorites.
This is the movie.
Walk in the clouds. Have you
And
seen
that's
that
the
one?
scene where you had to catch a ride and get to me when he's hitchhiking on the road. And I felt all this completion. There's something happening. So thank you
Yay.
for seeing the good.
Lots of good. I mean, there's a beautiful horse picture on my wall that you guys picked out. So, I mean, it's all about keep it going. It's not, right, Jerry?
Keep going.
Yeah. I remember one time I didn't
Didn't what?
keep it going.
Keep what going?
Your marriage.
Leah, tell.
I'm getting so deaf I can't
You
hear.
can't hear. That's why. Well, it was a trip to Mammoth, and the snowstorm did not let up, and we went up to the top of one hill.
Oh, you mean when you were skiing at Mammoth with Alan?
I don't know if it was no, it was another one, but it was so rough and so awful that I said, if I get down, I am not
She
going
made
back up.
one run and went to the warming
I
up.
went back. I said, that's it. You can go. That's one time I gave up, but that was smart.
That was smart.
Because you can't see anyway. But that's it. Yeah, I forget the other times.
Alan said,
I'll take you back to the 50s, okay? So Harvey Anderson and all the Andersons were at the Malibu Yacht Club. And they built outriggers, I guess, the 18-foot outrigger. Larry built one, and we all did sailing. And so Harvey one day sailed up to Latigo. He was kind of into sailing. Took our mom, Virginia, out for a sail to Point Duke. And that really impressed me a lot because I like sailing. Our whole neighborhood, well, he'd go in and out. Our neighborhood had sailboats. Bruce Kemper had a real nice sailboat. It was a catamaran before the outriggers came. So there was a nice group that the Andersons were in. And Larry says that he built the boat, and not really Harvey. But Harvey was instrumental in always coordinating and getting people involved. He had the neighbor John along. I guess they did their canoeing, but before that, the whole neighborhood came out of the the Greatest Generation,
Oh, wow.
which was, and so they were 40, maybe 30 to 40. And they had the sailboats, they had a little water ski boat. And then our guy at the Gibson house had a little boat that would come out and then lower it on davits and push it out.
At Benson's house.
I
The
remember
Benson-
that. I remember
The
that.
Benson's house. It used to have a swing where you could swing way into the different houses that came off. And so with this catamaran, everybody would go for rides on the catamaran. That was kind of before the outriggers were there. And so one day, it's coming in, and who knows, Bruce Kemper or his buddy Hank Kaminsky was sailing it, and so they go on a wave, and they lose control, and the boat kind of throws everybody off, and then spins around, and the mast is in the water.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So it's drifting down to the big rock.
No one's on it.
And our neighbor, John Leron, well, he's got his camera, he's taking pictures. So somewhere there's a picture of this.
Oh, my God.
And there's two guys in this little rowboat, and there's kind of big waves, and they're trying to get out. Go out and help, because there's one guy on the boat.
Oh, there's still a guy on the
And
boat.
then the boat at the boathouse at the Gibson house, well, they lower their boat, and they push their little putt motor out. And I think they hooked a line on it. And
Oh,
I can't have trouble remember. I think the boat went on the beach.
Wow.
That was lucky.
Yeah, it might have gone on the beach. And they were able to save the boat and sail it back, but in those days, nobody really was oriented to safety or anything else. I remember at a young age like this, sailing all the time with the guy by the name of Bill Scott. You remember Bill Scott?
Yes.
He'd take me out, probably
No
jacket.
life jackets.
no.
Nothing, he'd be surfing the waves, and he lived on Malibu Road.
Is he the one that painted the mermaid on your sail?
Okay, that was a Disney artist, Joe Rinaldi.
Oh, okay.
So we ended up with sailboats over the year. We had outriggers. Everybody transitioned to outriggers from the big sailboats. Stu Blue at age 17 had an outrigger. He's our neighbor. He had an outrigger. He had a couple of them. Then they'd sail them all to Catalina to spend the night.
Wow.
He
Wow.
started at 17.
Wow.
Stu Blue
Stu.
was.
Which today's Jackie's birthday if you run into her.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, we saw her at the store.
Oh, you did?
84, did she say? I think.
She's same age as I am, 83, but
83, okay. Yeah, I think she said 84, so, yeah,
80, did she say 84?
Yep.
Oh, she's ahead of me.
you can let her be.
Yeah, so my point is, the Andersons were a sailing connection that we all enjoyed, because we got to ride their outriggers and stuff. And one time, I think Jerry was on our deck building rudders. He was carving rudders for our sabots. Somebody bought us a couple of sabots, and Jerry, well, Harvey probably told Jerry to build them. Building us a rudder. Go hang out on Leah's deck. So we had like 13 kids in the street.
Yeah, it was different.
Bicycles, and Shelley Merrick was a surfer, and John Moran, who lived in Damien's house. He was a big time surfer. He had movies. You all may have seen some of his movies from the 40s.
Wow.
Big time waves at Malibu. Yeah.
Wow.
So it was a neighborhood of fun-loving.
Was Roy Seaman's dad, he had a big tokorau out there.
Yeah, he had an outrigger that was 32 feet.
Big boat.
Yeah, it was, they'd sail at the Cali. It was a bunch of sailors in those days.
And water skiing.
Well, we had the 25 horsepower.
25
water.
horsepower, flew right off the beach.
Beach launch.
Beach launch. That's right, yes.
Yeah, nobody got hurt, which was a miracle.
Nobody got hurt.
A real miracle. I remember one time there was another rowboat out there, and we went around the boat, and the skier went on the other side of the boat, and the guy's sucking down in the rowboat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we have a lot to be grateful for our neighbors and our relatives who introduced us to a lot of people.
Hey, Lee, are you
Amen.
settlers or explorers?
Well,
I'd say we
let's see.
settled in
I'd say
Lavigo.
we settled, yes. The parents settled. Their parents settled too. They really liked the beach. They were both raised with ocean, Newport, Santa Monica.
Yeah, you're right.
So they knew. And then when I came up with a little asthma, being in Brentwood, they all decided, well, let's see, we could go to the desert for better air or the ocean. The desert, or that's gotta be the ocean. It's got-
Is that the reason they moved?
That's one of them. And they all were already so. And then we stayed at the what little the motel that burned
Las
down.
Tunas.
Oh, the
Yes,
one that
Las
burned
Tunas
down with the
Motel that
tiki.
burned
The
down.
tiki something,
We
yeah.
stayed in like 48, 49
That's
for the
amazing.
summer, and I had no asthma. I had no wheezing. So that kind of gave everybody a reason to look for a place to live on the beach. Miracle though that we landed at Latigo because my mother had elaborate plans to build a house on Old Malibu Road. And then my dad kept getting shipped out to the Marshall Islands because the Homes in Narver, I think was the company that was supposed to clean up after World War II. The ocean bottom. So he would come and go from Marshall Islands bringing big pieces of coral and big beautiful shells. And so that one weekend they just drove down this other little road top, for sale, and they said, okay, that's it, we're buying it. And it went from a 2-level, 4-bedroom plan to a 1-bedroom added on the porch.
With a bunk room.
And to a bunk room. Alan, I put him in the lower bunk. I had him in the upper bunk. We all had our little window, and that's the same house that's down there, so that's...
Is the little window still there?
I got them. I put them in my western chapel, and I got the round windows.
Great.
It looks like a little God house with eyes. They're still going.
That's great, and that's a door from the house.
Oh, it is?
From the
Oh dear, that's fantastic. We never let anything go.
settlers. We're settlers.
We're salvage.
Salvage. Well, when you have the beach home, you have a different mindset than walking through bullocks.
I think Alan's a settler too because he settled here in Latigo, didn't go to Tucson when the company was switching places.
He did for a year and 8 months.
Oh, that's right. You were there for a little while before the second.
Well, was he happy?
You know, if you go back to the
Happy?
Collins family, they were
Well, no, but I was happy to be with him.
We
No
brought a lot
A lot of
of
beach, just no ocean.
brought a lot of books you could look at, but we do go back to Napoleon Collins.
yeah, the Collins. No.
He's
Civil War.
Civil War.
And he was a good guy because he chased down the people running the blockade and ran them, right?
He pulled somebody out of the harbor because you couldn't attack them in the harbor,
Yeah.
so we drug them out to
did?
international waters.
And then sunk them.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
And then got court-martialed for it.
Yeah, but it's in the book.
The Collins family was it? The Collins family. Okay, so you had Grandpa Collins and then he had a brother, I guess, Arthur. Collins. And they had properties in Newport, I guess Laguna.
Right.
And so that's where our mom, Virginia, would go and spend the summers around Laguna and hang out in the summer. So they got water from that side, and then on Bill Armstrong's side, he was Santa Monica Beach. And he used to wear those funny bathing suits. And they talk about peeing in the sand, or they had to go.
Oh yes, dig a little hole.
So he did the Santa Monica Beach, so they had, water in their lungs.
Yeah.
And Grandpa Frank bought in 1945 in Emerald Bay, Laguna Beach, which was, probably nothing in those days, but
Right.
it turned out to be something now. It's a pretty nice spot.
So when the barn went down and the house went down and they they had a choice of either. Everyone was stealing the avocados, so they had to choose with, a cyclone fence around it to protect it, or sell it to the developers. So they sold it to the developers, and then Jerry and Alan were going back every weekend, back and forth, and the rest of the cousins to save anything they could. The bricks out front, the front door was their fireplace.
The
All
mantle.
the red bricks out the front,
The
right from the
mantle,
chimney.
the other mantle, and everybody just loved the
Of
ranch.
course, Alan, the chimney almost fell apart. You could unstack it, it wasn't even stuck.
But the place in Emerald Bay in Laguna became where they rebuilt and had a home right there on the beach, almost on the beach. So yeah, it's a lot of water. Settlers. It was fun. But anyway, the stories go back to Bradford coming across in the Mayflower, and how he's been written up as he was wanting to follow the will of God so much that
Did you
they
tell
couldn't
about
raise
poor
it.
Mrs. Bradford?
No, because it's not a highlight.
It's a low light.
It's a low light. She got here to America, fell in the water, and drowned. So.
But he never talked about it, right?
No, he never
just
said
kept
anything.
going.
He just married other women. But
They had a whole thing on him. You guys probably seen it on PBS or something. How he really was the one that said, let's bring everybody on the ship, even those that aren't like us. And then they had to have the Mayflower Compact, right? I think that's what it was.
yes, there's some really.
And that's the beginning of America's rules. It was all based on the Bible. Like Diana picked up.
It's
That's
where
the
it goes-
basis.
Well, if you figure they had to leave their homeland. They had to have some reasons
Settlers.
to leave the their home country, and to take the risk getting across to America, and it was pretty big risk. And there's a
lot of good stuff.
Yes, yeah. And so that's why it really is chosen by God, this country, and that's the responsibility. It trickles in and think, am I just living the good life, or am I really looking around me and seeing where I can make a difference?
Amen.
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 So
Yes, thank
thank
you.
you. Anybody else have any addition?
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. 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 Yay!